just constantly the addict and alcoholic doesn't come through. Yeah, they might come through like they won't do it in any pattern, but all of a sudden they come through and you go, it's getting better. Okay, I was just imagining this. It's not that bad. It's really not that big a problem. Oh, thank goodness. And then it goes right back. So here are the characteristics of an alcoholic family. The family dances around the alcoholic. The alcoholic is the center of attention. All decisions that are made, all behaviors tend to be affected by the alcoholic rather than people acting independent of that. There's tons of denial and shame, like I just talked about what denial looks like, and shame, because, you surely don't want anybody to know what your family's really like. Ugh, that would be terrible. So you're going to find out soon what people do to be sure that people don't know. Well, at least that they have the perception that people don't know. Inconsistency, insecurity, lots of fear, anger, hatred, painful stuff, guilt and blame, lots of resentments. Resentments are a huge part of addiction, and dealing with those resentments are a huge part of recovery. It brings misunderstanding, fierce resentments, financial insecurity, lots of money-related consequences, disgusted friends and employers, warped lives of blameless children, sad wives and parents. Anyone can increase the list. So what does denial look like? Denial looks just like this, honest. And I lived in it for a while, and I am still bowled over by the experience that I had when my denial was real hard to break, before it was broken, that I actually could be convinced that banana was an apple. I mean, it was that crazy. Couldn't see. You can't see what you can't see when you're in denial. The funny thing about denial is it's not about being smart. It's not about being well-read. It's not about even knowing a lot about this disease. It is one of the consequences of living with alcoholism. The alcoholic has it, and the people who live with him or her have it. There's a lot of anger and hatred. There's a lot of shouting or a lot of quiet, severance of relationships. There's guilt and blame and shame and embarrassment. And I could relate to that. One of those husbands actually fell asleep at dinner with his food in the plate and got food on his nose, which I think is hilarious now. I mean, it looked just like that. It looked just like that. And it was really painful, because I had a friend over for dinner when that happened. And she said to me, do you think he relapsed? And I said, oh no, he's depressed. He's just depressed, because his mom died a couple months ago. He's depressed. This is depression. This is what it looks like, so don't talk to me about this anymore.